When you go out and when you got a training program, what do you do when everyone's ordering burgers and fries? Oh, what do you do when everyone wants to go to a burger and fry place? And you're like, I don't know how I feel about that. What do you do?
The thing is, it depends on what the goal is. If it's running, if it's, I need to, I'm trying to lean out a little bit. If it's, I'm trying to put on muscle. So what's the specific goal in mind?
Let's say if you're trying to lean out.
Okay, lean out. But how much we're trying to lean out by, and how deep am I into the cut?
You're pretty deep.
Pretty deep into
You're
the
pretty
cut?
deep into the cut. Like you're pretty deep to the point where you crave those things, but you know you can't because you have a program to stick to.
Deal. I like that you asked this question because I was actually in the same exact situation not that long ago. Like 2 years ago
Bodybuilding?
when I did the bodybuilding show. And I was doing it during the summertime. Summertime is when you got the most plans, bro. Everyone trying to go out, everyone trying to meet up, everyone trying to eat good food. And when you hang out with friends, there's always food involved.
Yeah.
Food is always involved. It's
Yeah.
either right when you meet up or later when you'll get a little hungry.
Yeah.
At first, dude, I didn't know what to do, cause I feel like my whole life, every single time I make plans, whether it's like friends or family, it's just like, oh yeah, I'll just eat whatever. I'm okay with whatever. And even though we'll just eat whatever, whether it's going to a restaurant or whatever, whoever makes the plans, I would always feel guilty because it's not on my plan. You know what I mean?
Oh.
If it's like burgers, if it's like Chinese food, like that is the complete opposite of what you want to do if you're on a diet.
You still want to go out because
And you still want to go out because you don't want to, you don't. I'll be having FOMO when the whole chat is out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that guy who's like, I can't go out. Because after that one time, they ain't inviting you no more, bro.
So what do you do?
What I had to do was, dude, I had to start taking initiative. And what I mean by that is me taking initiative, making the plans, or maybe even like throw an idea out there of the things that I can eat.
Oh, I got you.
So that this way, hey, like we can come together, we can meet everyone's wants and needs.
So you put your priority out there and let everyone know what you have and what you can't have. And so they know to plan accordingly.
I don't know if this is like an Asian thing. But I feel like a lot of the times we don't really vocalize our wants and needs.
I would say it is. Yeah, it kind of is. It's like you grew up with the mindset of you gotta be a good student. You gotta be a good like a good employee, whatever. And you don't really say much, and you keep everything to yourself. It's kind of the opposite of what you want to do. So.
And it kind of feels selfish a little bit because it's like, I don't want to be the burden on the whole group.
But the thing is, if you don't voice it out, technically you are going to become a burden because no one's going to know what you want.
They don't even know.
Yeah.
They don't even know you're on a diet, bro.
Exactly. So technically, in a way, you're being selfish by not saying anything. So
for me, it would be, let's go to pho. Everyone enjoys eating pho.
You're being considerate.
Being considerate.
Yeah,
and also,
being considerate.
I can get my chicken and rice. Super clean, high protein. Like, gets the job done. Also, it's pretty affordable. And who isn't down for pho?
So what I'm getting at is you just got to talk to your boys or talk to your group and tell them like what you can and cannot eat. And I'm sure they understand, right? Like,
it works. Again, I'm not like trying to say all this to manipulate people at all.
Oh no, of course not.
What I mean?
No, yeah.
But every single time it worked. Every single time it worked. But I feel like it'll be a little bit different if you have other goals. Like for example, running.
Oh.
You can have the burger. Maybe not pre-run, but post-run. There's no need to feel guilty about it. You technically need the calories to refuel back up. You know what I mean?
Once once in a while. Yeah.
As long as you're not doing it every single day.
Yeah, if you're running, then yeah, that's a different story. But if you're just like a casual runner, then by all means,
Yo.
yeah,
But yeah, I think vocalizing your wants, your needs, and your goals is so important. This isn't just with friends, but this is also with family too. Yo, back then, every single time I was on a quote unquote diet, my mom would get offended.
what?
Because it's like, yo, you're not eating my food?
Oh,
Yo, that's her. I'm pretty sure that's most Asians. Immigrant parents, that's their love language, bro. Like
Yeah.
making sure your tummy is full, bro.
yeah,
And if you don't want to eat their food, they're like, so what's the issue? Like,
damn, it's kind of the cultural barrier.
Yo.
That's what I'm hearing.
yo. No, because when I think it from their end, dude, what if you're the parent and you do most of the cooking at home?
Yeah,
You
it's
spend
kind of- yeah.
2 hours after a long ass day at work,
True.
chefing up a meal, and your kid don't want to eat it.
That's true.
And you worry about them because you
Yeah.
want them to be full.
And in your eyes, that's like the healthy meal.
Yeah.
So I can see like it
Yo.
can totally be, you know, like
Yo.
it can go both ways.
Yo.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
but the more I explained to my mom about my goals, the sacrifices I had to make, it took her some time to like understand it and like actually conceptualize the idea of it. But yo, she ended up actually helping me, like making sure she bought more chicken breasts,
oh,
like always stocking it up in the fridge, or she would marinate it for me.
that's her way of caring about
Yo.
your goals. Yeah.
Or with the rice.
Yo, that's good.
Yo, with the rice, she will make sure I weigh out my portions before anyone else scoops the rice.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm like,
wow.
oh shoot.
That's what's
But
up.
if I didn't vocalize these things, even though it's a little bit uncomfortable, she wouldn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think I gotta give you props for, you know, like sitting down and talking to your mom and
Yo.
opening up like, hey, this is what
Yo.
I'm, you know, doing.
Yo.
And she's actually helping you out, and
Yo.
that's actually so cool. Yeah.
Yo, it's still a learning lesson though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because till this very day, she's still that's still her love language. Making sure my tummy is full, making sure that I'm eating. And of course she wants to make some delicious food for me that she knows I can't make.
Yeah.
And you know, for most Chinese foods, bro, that is not diet friendly at all.
It's true. Yeah.
It's high in fat, it's high in carbs, barely any protein, but it's delicious though, don't get me wrong.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
What about you, bro? Let's say that let's say you're training for a race, and you're trying to lean out, and you're trying to, you don't want to put on weight for this race, and you have plans coming up with friends, family, loved ones, co-workers. Like, what do you do?
Honestly, like this is where I slack off a little bit on the communication, because what I typically do is something that I'm still working on is I just go with the flow
Yeah.
when it comes to those things.
Yo,
And sometimes, most of the time, I'm okay with the food that we go and eat.
yo,
And if it's something that's unhealthy, I'm the type of person that just, you know, that just work with it. Like, I'll probably just find a healthier option within the fast food place.
yo.
If we're going to 7th Street Burger, maybe I'll get like a burger with no cheese or something.
Man, I love me some 7th Street burger, bro.
Yeah, so I guess that's where I think that I can do better,
Yo.
and I can learn from you and be like, yo, let's set the expectation. You know,
Yo.
let's talk about where we can go beforehand.
Yo.
So I think that's something that I'm learning.
Yo.
I think I haven't had a big problem with the diet aspect because me personally, I'm not the type of person that eat out that often.
Yo,
The only time that I do is with my partner. That's about it.
yo. I do
but-
give you props though for making healthier choices because I don't know if you remember this, but back then in college, I remember.
Yeah.
You remember the C3 dining hall? Mind you, this is the first day of college. We go to a big ass buffet. There's everything you can even imagine. This guy, the first plate he gets is a plate of leaves.
Straight
I'm
salad,
like, bro.
Yeah.
We're at a buffet. Why are you eating a salad, bro?
Like I'm not even done yet. But that's the first plate that I got. I remember this.
For me, I went straight to the main course, bro.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a burger or like chicken nuggets, wings, I'm going for that first, bro.
Yo, no line at the salad bar, bro.
Nope.
No lines.
Nope.
So that was the first thing I did when I get a plate of leaves, yo.
Yo. But at the same time, for making those decisions and like taking initiative to making the plans with the friends, I feel like it can be a little bit, how do you say this? It can be a little bit strict.
What do you mean?
What I mean by that is, at the same, I feel like it depends on like how close you are with those friends.
Oh, I see what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean?
I see what you're
Like
saying.
if it's like a new friend, it can be pretty difficult to be like, yo, yo, let's go to Sweet Greens instead. You know what I mean?
But you gotta do it though.
True.
You. I mean, this is where it gets a little bit, I guess, subjective. Like whatever you want to think about, like this. But if you want to put yourself first, you voice your opinions and
Yeah.
you hear what the other person have to say, and then you figure it
Yeah.
out from there.
Yo, I will say though, one thing really try to do, like let's say that, because there's some instances where, yeah, I do want to be a little bit more considerate.
Yeah.
I can't just be like, yo, let's go to Sweet Greens, especially if this
Yeah.
person's not into fitness.
Or if it's like a date, you know.
Or if it's a date, yo.
Yeah.
If it's a date, yo, I ain't going to Sweet Greens, bro.
You know, this is bro.
Unless she's like a fit chick or something.
Yeah. I don't think you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot of people go to Sweet Greens on first dates.
Yeah.
You probably go like somewhere like restaurant or something.
Yo,
So they might have healthier options there.
yo,
So I don't know.
yo.
Yeah.
I will say that over the years, my eating habits has definitely changed a lot. Back then, if we were having this conversation 5 years ago, every single time I eat out with friends, we're going to all you can eat.
Yo.
Get your money's worth. Yo, there's anything and everything you can possibly get. Yo, everyone can eat whatever they want to eat.
True.
But I had a bad mentality because I would always try to eat my money's worth. I had to walk out waddling out of the function, bro.
Oh,
Like I had to make sure I can't move.
that's like a you know, when you're
Yo.
younger you can definitely.
Yo, but as I'm getting older, it's not even about if I have specific goals like a race or I'm trying to cut down or whatever. But I don't know about you. I value how I look and how I feel way more than having the bragging rights of who can eat the most. But, like I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to walk out the function waddling out every time. It's uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable.
You gotta unzip your pants a little.
I'm not gonna
like,
lie to you. We kind of did that last week with
last
the.
week, let me see. What
I
happened last
remember we went to Noodle.
Oh
went to go get
yeah.
noodles.
Oh yeah.
Like we definitely went a little bit
Yeah.
overboard because
Yeah.
I did not. I was not even like hungry the whole day after that.
Yo, for context, we went to the spot where you can get unlimited refills for noodles.
Unlimited refills.
I think I had like 3, bro.
I think we can link the place down below for those who want to check it out.
Yo.
So
It's fire.
yeah, this is place in was it
Chinatown?
China? Yeah, it was in Chinatown. Forgot the name of it. But we can link it down.
Yo.
But there's this place where you can get they have a sub menu where you can get like you can pick out the noodles, you can pick the broth. They have all the sides
Yeah.
for you ready. You just gotta dump it in. The caveat to that is if you finish your noodles, you can get refills.
Yo.
And we got a lot of refills,
Yo.
and we walked out of there
Yo.
a little bit too full.
Yo. No, the best part of this is, yo, I'm not even like a master at this either. Because before you said that, I was gonna say, when I eat out now, most of the time I don't even finish the food.
Oh, actually,
I don't, bro.
that's hard coming from you.
It's
I've never
It's hard, bro.
I've never heard that.
It's
before.
hard. Cause like my whole life is like, yo, we gotta finish everything. And
Clean the plate, clean,
You gotta lick it clean at least, bro.
clean.
Yo. But yo, sometimes you order so much you legit can't even finish it. Like I'm not trying to force myself to eat all that, bro.
Yeah, we not. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we gotta make sure we.
But these incidents like what happened last weekend, it reminds me, yo, I don't want to be that full anymore, bro.
Yeah, we can't do that anymore. Yeah. So,
Yo, like yes, I love good food, but when you have an excess amount of it, you don't even want to eat it no more.
yeah, so I think we're starting to prioritize like how we feel, and how we, like how we perform
Yeah.
over like the sheer amount of food that we can absolutely like drink or like, put down.
With drinking too.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
100%.
OD.
But I think the best part of all of this is, again, like you're never gonna be like a quote unquote master at this. Like where, hey, like for the rest of my life, I'm never gonna do this anymore. Never do this anymore. But hey, the more situations you get into, the more repetitions you get in. Hey, the more clarity you have in terms of what you want, your goals, what suits you the best. Maybe that means taking initiative,
Yeah.
making the plans, or putting the ideas out there. Hey, these are 3 options in the group chat.
Communication.
Yo,
Communication. Let your boys, let your group know what you're able to have, so everyone is on the same page.
yo. And sometimes it can be really difficult, especially if it's a group chat full of guys. The worst question you can ask a group chat full of guys is, yo, what y'all want to eat?
Say, whatever.
Whatever. Yo, and everyone's like, I'm down for whatever.
Honestly, the best thing you can do is just make the reservation.
Yo, that's why I just started
Yeah.
throwing the ideas. I'm like, yo, here are 3 things.
Now, you know what I started doing? I started using ChatGPT.
Well,
My hack for picking out a spot is I would think about what we want to eat that day, the health options, the dollar amount, the time, the reservation. Plug all that in the chat, where you want to eat it. Boom, they have the list for you ready. And you just gotta go down the list and just pick a spot.
bro just puts the whole prompt in the chat. He's like, yo,
Just
what do you
use
want?
chat. Like we have so many texts that we can utilize.
Nowadays. Yo.
So that's my hack. I think it's so easy. Like you just gotta tell chat what you want, and chat's gonna do it for you.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, that's so true. But hey, the best part is, the more reps you get in with this, the better you get at it. 1 rep at a time.